everyone, welcome back or welcome if you are new. This is Tia and Tia Denise DIY and Inspiration. We're going to be doing some seam binding for scrapbooking, for paper piecing, all those fun things, gift tags, all the fun stuff. I'm going to go ahead and show you how to do this DIY along with me and have some fun with us. Colors are endless, like I always say. Here's some little things you'll need. Of course, RIT Dye you can get at Walmart or Meijer if you're in Western Michigan or Michigan area. Seam binding on Amazon. Glass containers. Everything is listed below. We're going to start off with some warm water, not boiling, warm water. It needs to be about 140 degrees Fahrenheit. Some salt. I use about 1/4 teaspoon to about 3 cups of warm water. And I'm going to always shake it up. Believe me, always shake up your dye first. I'm using sage RIT dye. I originally put in about 1/4 teaspoon. I ended up putting in, I think, about 1/2 teaspoon in total because the color was just a little too light for me. This is trial and error with what you want. I write down my formulas once I find out what works for me, so that way I don't have to guess again. It's always there in a little notebook on the side for me for reference. And you grab your seam binding, cut that off to a measurement that you want to work with. I typically will work with about 1 yard to 3 yards because there's 3 feet in a yard. Mine are about 12 inches from wrist to elbow. If you want to be super accurate, go for it. Mix that around with glass. Try to use glass if you can. That way the dye doesn't stick to plastics or whatnot. I've had good luck with it so far, not sticking to a plastic when I did use it. But I also didn't let it sit in there forever. So you'll take your seam binding and your latex glove and just mix that around. I kind of play with it a little bit just to see if I can get the color that I want. But like I said, it ends up being a little bit too light. So I add a little bit more color in there and we'll get it to the spot that I'm actually happy with. Everyone has different preferences on their colors, and the colors are vibrant and beautiful when you're done. I was so excited with the results of this. I just kept making more. I was addicted. Everyone overuses the word obsessed. I was addicted to doing this. Like, it was fun. It was fun and enjoyable. And it's fun to do with grandkids and kids too, I would think, for a summer activity because it can dry out in the sun. That's how I let mine dry. So see, I put a little bit more in there, mix that around a little bit, and we'll get on to the next part. Now, I'm not going to bore you with every single color that I've used. I've had this RIT synthetic dye for a while. Rayon is not apparently a synthetic. I'm not a materials expert, believe me. The medical field I'm good with. Chemistry and knowing these type of things, no, not really. Anyway, this ends up being a really beautiful teal. I was scared at first because I was like, ooh, it's very, very blue. No, it ends up being the most bright blue, a teal. It was gorgeous. I end up loving this color to pieces. It was fantastic. So happy with the results. Always put a little bit of salt in there. On the RIT website, it said to put salt. I don't know why. I'm sure if I Googled it, I'm sure I could find out the reason why. Let's get on to the next thing. I highly recommend the lemon yellow. It turns out so beautiful and bright. Now, I started off strong on this one. And so this was a very bright, intense yellow, which was gorgeous. If you want a lighter color, you can still leave the same amount of dye that you put in there. Just don't leave your seam binding in there longer. It ends up being like a buttery yellow if you leave it in there for a shorter amount of time. The more intense colors, leaving them in at about 30 to 60 minutes, that will give you the full bright color of what it was intended to be, if you do your ratios right. But this is your thing. Do it how you want to do it. Make it look your color that you like. It's awesome. That's what we should do. That's why it's a DIY. All right, I'm going to stop jabbing. Let's go on to the next one. And this one's like a cocoa brown. This one is one that I didn't leave in there as long. So you can see I'm squeezing it out. I have the press and seal underneath for the most part, so hopefully it doesn't get on my counters. And then just lay it on a paper towel to dry out in the sunshine. You'll see it at the end. I was so angry I lost my footage of the original one with this, so I had to redo this morning because I want to make sure it gets out there for you guys. This is more of a coral color. I took a tangerine orange with a little bit of petal pink. There's color mixing guides on RIT's website where you could do different color options, but Like I said, I went ahead and I squeezed out all of the water. Sorry about the bad angle. And then place it onto a paper towel to dry out in the sunshine. And I cannot wait to show you in another video how this turned out. I am so excited. Every color I've used is good. So next I'm going to show you using that RIT dye and that water. You can actually take paper, cardstock paper, and dip it in your dye and kind of multi-purpose use that dye water. Let it sit out in the sun until it's dry. I placed it on a cookie sheet cooling rack and let that sit in the sun for at least a couple of hours, and you'll have some dyed paper that you could work with. So at the end, this is what I came up with. This is some crinkled, sun-dried. These have all been dried in the sun. Different various colors, the marigold, tans, rose quartz, petal pink, navy blues, blacks, charcoal grays. Like I said, the colors are amazing. You can dry it with a hair dryer, then many different ways. But as always, thank you so much for stopping by my channel. Leave some comments below for any questions you might have. I'm not the expert, but hey, I'll try to find the answers. If I can't find them, I'll make sure to let you know. But I had a lot of fun doing this, and I hope you do too. Let me know what your creations are. Let me know if there's any other creative ideas out there that you have to use this. You can do stamping inks, alcohol inks, many different varieties of inks. So just have fun. Make sure to subscribe. Thanks, guys. Bye.